outside getting fresh air while we do our yoga session. So everyone enjoy, and I'll let Bae take it away.
Great. Hi, all. My name is Bae, as Nicole said. I will be practicing on my mat eventually. So if you will, just place your phone, iPad, computer, whatever you might be using today, somewhere that's easy for you to see if you're sitting facing forward towards the short top end of your mat. That way you can kind of check cues if you need, but I try really hard to give a completely verbally cued class such that you shouldn't need to necessarily see me if you listen carefully. That said, this hour of your day is just intended to be relaxing, to be a practice in mindfulness and breath and a little bit of movement, but honestly, the movement is all optional. So if something I suggest doesn't serve your body well, doesn't serve your breath well, just don't do it. I'll offer modifications throughout the practice and feel free to take those. I also often say that 60 minutes of child's pose is still an hour of yoga, and I'll show you what child's pose is if you ever need to reconnect to your breath. So with that said, I will ask you to go on mute, but feel free to come off mute and holler at me if you can't hear me or if something goes wrong with technology, as sometimes does. Okay, thumbs up. Everyone's like, we're already on mute. How are we supposed to tell you? Yeah. Okay, go ahead and lie on down to your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open your knees out to the side. And we'll go ahead and get started. As you lay here, notice your spine. Notice that there might be a slight lift at your lower back. Notice the opening in the front of your hips. Bring one hand to your heart and bring one hand to your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and gently let that breath go. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Notice the expansion of your lungs, your rib cage, the lift at your heart center. And on your exhale, compress that breath out. Inhale and open your arms out to a strong T shape, extending out from your shoulders, from fingertip to fingertip across your heart center. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, cross your left arm over the front of your body and use your right arm to pull your left arm down into your chest. Notice the back of the left shoulder blade. Gently turn your chin from side to side. Come to center and re-extend both arms out wide. Feel the stretch across your heart. Inhale as you lift through the chest just slightly. And on your exhale, cross your right arm over the front of your body. Catch it with the left hand and compress your right arm down to your chest. Gently turn your chin side to side. Take an inhale, re-extend both arms out to that strong T. Feel your forearms lengthen, your biceps lengthen as you reach. And on your exhale, reach for the back of your mat, interlacing your fingers and squeeze your biceps to your ears. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, reach towards the back right corner of your mat. So lift your torso up and over towards the back right as you use the right arm to pull the left arm and lengthen through the left side body. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Squeeze the biceps into the ears. And on your exhale, lift and then shift to the other back corner of your mat. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms as long as you can get them. And on your exhale, bend your elbows, keep your hands bound, and bring your hands just behind your head. Gently lift your shoulders, lift your chest, engage your core. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, crunch and close. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, close. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, close. One more inhale. Exhale, lift and close. This time, close your knees like a book and draw your knees up to your chest. Interlace your hands over your shins. And then gently set your head, neck, and shoulders back down on the mat as you use your hands to draw circles with your knees. Notice your lower back, the middle of your back connecting to the mat. And then gently take your circular movement in the opposite direction. Squeeze your knees down to your chest, lift your nose to your knees, take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, release your right leg, letting it extend long to the end of your mat. Hug your left knee into your chest, again, lower your head, neck, and shoulders, soften your throat. Circle just the left hip around. Use the left hand to open your left knee wide towards your left shoulder and flex your toes back towards your nose. Notice the opening in the front of the hips. Even bottom of that left heel. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, cross your left leg up and over to the right side of your body and the right side of your mat. Notice that your left hip will be stacked on top of your right hip, but try to keep both shoulders connected to the ground. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale, long reach through that left arm, and then circle your left arm around the back of your mat, all the way around your body. Catch your left knee and roll back to your spine. Hug your left knee into your chest softly. Gently extend your left leg up into the air. Interlace your hands on the back of the leg, maybe the calf, or maybe just the thigh, and point and flex the left foot. Notice the stretch in the heel, the calf, the whole hamstring, and then gently circle your ankle around. Notice that you might scrunch and then expand your toes, and then go the opposite direction with your circular movement. When you're ready, bend your right knee and plant your right foot down on the ground. Connect your left hand to the outside edge of your left foot for a half happy baby, as though your left footprint is placing a stamp up on the ceiling and your left knee is pulled down towards your left armpit and shoulder. Take one more big breath in here. On your exhale, release the left foot and set it down beside the right. Bring both hands down to your sides. Plant your palms firmly face down. And inhale, lift your hips and heart off the mat. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift higher in your hips. Big breath out, press down through your palms. One more inhale here. And then articulate an unrolling of the spine back down to the mat. Once your hips ground, lift your feet and hug your knees to your chest. Gently circle your hips around. Noticing that gentle shift of weight from side to side, all around your lower back. And then gently go the other direction. Noticing if there's anywhere that feels a little sticky or a little tight, and feeling free to linger there. Draw your knees down to your chest, lift your nose to your knees, take a big breath in. On your exhale, release the left leg long and straight down to the end of your mat. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders back down. Gently circle the right hip around. Use your right hand and open your right knee wide. Flex your toes towards the back of your mat as though you're trying to pull your knee down towards the right armpit. Take a big breath in here as you open across the front of the hips. And on your exhale, take your knee up and over to the left side of your mat, the left side of your body. Your right hip will stack on top of the left, but your shoulders both stay grounded. Your heart is facing upwards. Your right arm is long out to the side. Take a full breath in. And a nice big twist, exhale. One more inhale. And one more big exhale. Reach through your right fingertips. Circle your right arm around the back of your mat, just noticing the whole shoulder joint. And then when you're ready, roll back to your spine, hug your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. And then gently extend your leg up to the sky, point and flex your right foot. Circle your ankle around. And then go the other direction with your circular movement. Now bend the left knee and plant your left foot down into the mat. And reach for the outside of the right foot with your right hand. Pull your knee towards your shoulder. Imagine that you're stamping your right footprint onto the ceiling. Your toes are flexed back to your nose. Take a big inhale here. Use the right hand to pull your right knee closer into your body. One more inhale. And exhale, release your right foot, plant it down beside the left. Bring your hands to your sides. This time, walk your heels a little closer to your sits bones. Plant your palms down firmly. Lift your hips, lift your heart off the mat. Take a big inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air. And then cross your right leg over the left leg, creating kind of a number 4 shape before unrolling your spine back down to the earth. Your legs are still crossed, right ankle on top of left thigh. And then when you're ready, draw your right or left thigh to your chest and interlace your hands behind your left leg. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. You should feel this in your right hip, so you may need to pull that left thigh a little closer in. Big breath in, full breath out. On your next inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. Notice that hamstring stretch. And then plant your left foot back down where it came from. Inhale, flex your right toes up to the sky. Notice that hamstring, pull it back. And then plant your right foot down beside the left. Hands to your sides. It's our final bridge. Lift your hips, lift your heart off the mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Challenge to keep the hips lifted as you extend the left heel up to the sky. And then cross the left ankle over your right thigh. Open your knee forward and unroll your spine back down to the mat. Start to notice your hip and then draw your right knee up towards your chest and interlace your hands on the back of the right thigh. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Pull that right thigh a little closer to your chest. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to extend that right leg, heel towards the sky. And exhale, plant your right foot down into the mat. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Notice that hamstring. Pull the toes back towards your nose. And then plant the left foot down beside the right. This time with both knees up to your chest. Catch the back of your knees. And gently begin a rocking motion forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Until you rock forward, hug your knees to your chest and plant your feet directly in front of your sits bones. Shimmy your chest up tall and straight and strong. Wrap your forearms around your knees. Inhale to lift your chin up. And exhale to take a head circle around clockwise, getting the sides of the neck. Take an inhale to look up. And on your exhale, circle the head around counterclockwise. Inhale to look up. Exhale, look straight down your chin into your chest. Notice the back of the shoulders spreading. And then release your right heel to the end of your mat, straight and strong. Try to stack the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Bring your left hand behind you and wrap your right arm around the left thigh. What you're trying to do is make your chest perfectly facing the long side of your mat. Take a big breath in and then twist towards the back of your mat. Your gaze follows the left fingertips. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, arms back up to the sky, sit tall. And then open your left knee out to the side and hinge down towards the sole of the right foot. Take a full breath in. Try to soften the back of the neck, bringing your forehead down to your right shin. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more full breath in. One more full exhale. Inhale, reach your arms straight back up to the sky, sitting tall. Bring your right hand behind you. Point your left hand behind you. Right toes point. Take a big heart opening, reach behind. And on your exhale, gently come back to your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab your and pull your chest through your arms as you lift your chin for a big breath in. On your exhale, hold towards your toes. 2 breaths. In a seated variation of the way we started our practice, notice how this probably feels quite different in your hips. Deep breath in. Soft breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to close your knees again like a book. Wrap your forearms around your shins and squeeze your chest to your thighs. Take an inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, circle your head counterclockwise all the way around. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, circle counterclockwise all the way around. Inhale, lift your chin. And on your exhale, release both heels, left heel to the end of your mat. Right knee hugs in tight. Straight and strong through the left leg. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes behind you. Left arm will wrap around the right leg. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to twist. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to twist. One more inhale. And one more full exhale here. Inhale, reach back up to the sky. Open your right knee out to the side and then hinge towards the sole of your left foot. Maybe you touch it, maybe not, but you want to feel the lengthening through the back of the left leg. Take a big breath in. Try to soften the back of your neck as you lower your forehead to your shin. One more full breath in. One more full breath out. Inhale to sit up tall and straighten strong. Arms to the side. Bring your right hand behind you. Point your left toes and roll onto the right knee as you arc upwards and open in the heart. Take a full breath in here as you reach. And on your exhale, gently circle your arm all the way back around. Come to your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab your ankles. Inhale, pull your chest up through your arms. Lift that chin. And then hinge forward towards your toes. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Notice if your neck is straining at all. Try to soften it. One more inhale. One more nice big exhale. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, close your knees like a book. Grab the back of your knees and again rock forward and back and forward and back. And then this time you're going to rock forward, finding enough momentum to gently cross your ankles, ground your palms to the top of your mat, and step your feet to the back of the mat to find a high plank position. Your shoulders will stack over your wrists. Your heels will be over your toes. Take one more full breath in here. Option to lower your knees down to the ground for extra core support. And then lower the body. Elbows will draw into the sides of your rib cage until you get all the way down to your belly. And then one at a time, lengthen each leg. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Elbows are closed in tight to the rib cage. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, circle the head around clockwise. Inhale to lift the chin. Exhale, circle your head counterclockwise. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, unroll your body back down to the mat. Hands will come a few more inches back, and then you're going to lift up and back to a tabletop position, creating a box shape underneath your body. So shoulders will be over wrists, hips will be over your knees. Drop the belly, lift the crown of the head. Really stretch the belly out. Big breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine. Point the tailbone straight down. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown of the head, open your heart. Exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine, big arch. One more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown of the head, big opening in the chest and the body. And exhale, chin to chest, belly to spine, big opening in the back. Tuck your toes under now. Press your hips back to your heels. And then gently lift your tailbone to the sky. Pedal your feet in place for our first downward facing dog. Let your knees come one by one up into your chest. Spread your palms wide and firm. Shift the weight completely into the left leg. Let your hips swing just slightly to the left. Notice that left glute, the left hamstring, the left IT band. And then gently switch legs, grounding your right foot. Let your weight swing slightly to the right side. Take a big breath in. Notice that right hamstring, IT band, even side body. Come back to ground both feet down at the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your toes, lift your tail forward, and then step, hop, tiptoe, or jump your feet up to meet your hands. Bring your hands to your shins once you get there, and take a nice long halfway lift, flatten your spine. On your exhale, generous bend in your knees. As you forward fold, you'll drape your torso over your thighs. Then fold your arms, nestle your chin up towards your chest, and sway side to side. Just breathe here. Notice the weight of your head, the weight of your arms, the weight of your shoulders. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Notice if your weight has rolled back to your heels or out towards the sides of your feet, and try to even out the pressure through the arches. Bring your hands to your shins. Halfway lift, flat back. And one more big forward fold. Let it go all the way down. Root down through your feet to rise all the way up. Sweeping your arms to the sky. Lift tall. Exhale, hands lower to your heart center. Take a full breath in through your nose. And a full breath out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. Cleansing breath out through your mouth. One more. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your palms to your sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and together. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, rise up, sweeping your arms to the sky, and then grab your left wrist and side bend to the right. Notice that long left side body. Inhale, rise up tall, lifting the ribcage out of the hips, and then shift your weight up and over to the left. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Keep your hands as they are, arc slightly upwards and backwards, pulling your biceps behind your ears as your chin lifts to the sky. And on your exhale, release your arms, circle them all the way around and down, forward fold. Again, a generous bend in your knees. We're not trying to force any straightening of the hamstrings. Inhale, nice long halfway lift. On your exhale, gently lower your fingertips and step your right foot to the very back of the mat. You may want to wiggle it back there. Ground your right hand beside your left foot and then peel your left arm across your chest and up to the sky. We'll call it our easy twist. Take a big breath in. Lift your gaze to look at the left thumb. And on your exhale, lower your left fingertips down to the ground. Lower your right knee down to the ground. And then untuck your right toes. Bring your hands to the top of the left thigh and lunge forward and down into that left footprint. Notice the opening in the front of the right hip flexor. Inhale, sweep your arms up and back, lifting your heart, lifting your chin. And on your exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Take an inhale for that long spine, lifting the belly. And on your exhale, hook your right tricep on the outside of the left thigh to twist. Your body's gonna wanna pull back a little bit. Don't let it. Keep sinking forward into the left footprint. Take an inhale here. One more nice big exhale. Keep your hands together as you inhale, reach back up to the sky, lifting your heart, lifting your chin, active arms. And on your exhale, gently release. Lower your fingertips down to the mat and pull your hips back towards the right heel as you flex your left toes to your nose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. One more nice lengthening inhale from the tailbone to the crown. And on your exhale, travel back forward into the left footprint. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee, ground right palm, a second easy twist to come out of this side. Big inhale, lift the left arm to the sky. Exhale, lower the left fingertips down. Press down firmly into the left foot as your right foot will step forward to meet the left. Halfway lift, flatten your spine. Forward fold, let it go. Root down through your feet to rise all the way up. Inhale, arms up high, heart up high. And exhale, hands to heart center. One full breath in through your nose. One deep release, exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Grab your right wrist first this time and gentle side bend to the left, lifting your chin towards the right bicep. Inhale, lift all the way back up, long spine. Switch wrists and then side bend to the right, lifting your chin towards the left bicep. Inhale, rise up. Keep your hands exactly as they are. Lift up and back slightly. Biceps hold behind your ears. And then release your arms, circle them all the way around. And then down into your forward fold. Give that head a heavy shake. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the spine again, engaging the back muscles in the core. Exhale, gently lower your fingertips. This time we're going to step our left foot all the way to the back of the mat. You may want to wiggle it back there, whatever it takes. And then gently ground the left palm as you peel your right arm across your chest and up to the side. Easy twist. Big breath in. Gently lower your right fingertips back down to the mat. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Untuck your left toes. Bring your hands to the top of the right thigh and press forward and down into that right footprint. You want to feel it in the front of the left hip flexor and kind of the underside of the right glute and hip as well. When you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up to the sky, arching the heart open. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your heart to your thumbs. And on your exhale, hook and twist the left tricep onto the outside of the right thigh. Press palm to palm, long spine. Again, press forward into the right footprint. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out, twist. Keep your palms pressed together as you inhale, lifting up into your kneeling warrior. On your exhale, release your fingertips down to the mat. I've got a visitor. And on your exhale, pull back into that left hip, left heel, flexing your right toes towards your nose. Take a full breath in. Lower your forehead, soften your elbows, full breath out. One more big inhale. One more big exhale here. Inhale, long spine, and on your exhale, travel forward into the right footprint. Tuck the left toes under, lifting the left knee off the mat. Ground into the left palm. Again, easy twist, right arm to the sky. Big reach, big inhale. Exhale, lower your right fingertips gently down and step your left foot forward to meet the right. One step if you can make it. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let it melt. Give your head a heavy shake, yes. And a heavy shake, no. Feel the weight in the crown. Nestle your ribcage up towards your thighs. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold one more time. Let it all go. Root to rise. Arms lift up to the sky. On your exhale, you're going to bend your left elbow and catch it with the right hand. And now side bend again to the right. Inhale, reach up tall with both arms. Exhale, bend the right elbow, catch it with the left hand. Side bend to the left. Feel that right tricep opening. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, bend both elbows at shoulder height. And then take a little heart opening release through the throat. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. On your exhale, ground your palms and step or hop your feet to the back of the mat, finding a high plank. Take an inhale for length. And an exhale, lower your body, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always lower the knees. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart up, cobra. Lifting your chin, opening your chest, opening your belly. Exhale, gentle twist towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Look back to the left ankle. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop just your shoulders down and behind you. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, unroll all the way back down. Ground your palms. You can either come up through tabletop or high plank into downward facing dog as you lift your hips. Pedal your feet and place side to side. Shift your weight over to your left foot and reach your right leg up to the sky. Take a big inhale, find length. And on your exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb. Pivot your left heel down to the mat. Warrior one, rise up. Take a full breath in, big arc up in the heart. On your exhale, you're going to start to bend at the elbows, cactusing them at shoulder height, and then sweep them behind you. Interlace your hands at your tailbone. Draw your shoulder blades back and down as you inhale, lift the heart up. On your exhale, you're going to start to reach through the crown of the head forward and then down. Your knuckles working on lifting off the lower back and pointing towards the sky. Lunge deep into that right knee, sink a little deeper into it, drop the hips a little more, take one more full inhale, one more full exhale. Release your hands, inhale, rise all the way up, lifting the heart, big arc. And on your exhale, ground your palms down. Your right foot will step back to the left foot, find high plank, option to lower your knees, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower the body. Untuck your toes, inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, and on your exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Gently pedal your feet side to side. Shift the weight now into the right foot. Lift your left heel long to the sky. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, step the left foot to the left thumb. Pivot your right heel down towards the mat and rise up, warrior one. Take a full breath in, lifting your heart, lifting your fingertips. On your exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back and together and down. Take the opposite interweaving of fingers as you reach behind you, or the awkward grip. Then roll your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen the torso forward. And then down to the inner left thigh. Knuckles are working on lifting off your lower back and going up into the air. Take a full breath in. Melt those hips a little more. Lunge deeper into the left knee. One more inhale. One more exhale. Start to release the hands. Inhale, rise all the way up. Lifting the heart, lifting the chin. On your exhale, ground your palms down firmly. Step your left foot back to meet the right. And then gently, slowly lower your body down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lifting your heart, lifting your chin. And on your exhale, lifting your hips back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal your feet in place. Notice the toes, the arches, your heels. a little moment to kind of free pedal. And then when you're ready, either step, hop, tiptoe, some other way. Your feet up to your hands. Bring your hands to your shins, halfway lift, flatten the spine, engage the core. Exhale, melting forward, fold. Fold the arms, or this time, option, take your hands just behind the nape of your neck or the base of your skull as you rock side to side. Notice what variation feels best in your body, and then give yourself about 3 breaths there. Full breath in, full breath out, full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. On your exhale, gently release your hands, halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, let it go. Press down to your feet, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, drop your shoulders down your back. Take a full breath in through your nose. And a big release, let it go. This will be our final sun salutation. We're gonna add on a little more and take a little bit more challenging of a first warrior asana. So inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. On your exhale, pull your hips down and back as though you're sinking into a low chair. Take a big breath in, lift your chin off your chest. Exhale, sink your hips down. Inhale and exhale. One more big inhale. And on your exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, ground your palms, step, or hop your feet to the back of the mat from high plank. Gently lower the body down like a board. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chin, lift your chest. And on your exhale, lift your hips, find downward facing dog. Okay, final sun salutation, adding on a little bit more. Shift the weight into the left foot. Lift your right heel up to the sky. Take an inhale here, lift high through the heel, and then dial your right toes out to the right side of your space, and then bend your right knee, stack your right hip on top of the left hip. Take a gentle circle around in the knee, and then the other direction. And then square the hips off, they're both facing down. Re-extend the right leg straight, and then step your right foot up between your hands. Keeping your left knee lifted, come to the very tips of your fingertips, activate your core, and then sweep your arms to the sky. Take a big breath in. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center for a little more stability, but we're gonna challenge our balance. Remember when we were in that kneeling variation of the lunge? Take a big breath in. Now take your left tricep and hook it around the outside of the right thigh, big twist. Keep your palms pressed together. Inhale, arms to the sky. And on your exhale, open the palms, press them away. As you open into your warrior two, you'll be facing the long side of your mat with your hips and your shoulders, but your arms are extended long. Turn your gaze towards the right middle finger. Take an inhale, reach forward, flip your palm over, and on your exhale, lift up and back at that side body stretch. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Sweep your left fingertips overhead. Notice that long line of energy from your left fingertips down through the outside of your left foot. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Sink those hips. One more inhale, one more exhale. Inhale, rise all the way back up, straighten your front leg. Pivot your right toes to face the long side of your mat. Take an inhale, lift the arms, lift the heart. And on your exhale, you're gonna sweep your right arm underneath your left arm. Hug once, hug twice if you can. If twice isn't accessible to you, just grab your shoulders. Then give it a moment as you draw your shoulders down, draw your chin into your chest, pull your elbows into your belly. Feel the upper back spread. Inhale, come back up, lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the elbows up high, and on your exhale, gently hinge into a forward fold. You can release your hands when you get down, or if it feels good, you can keep them bound. Take a gentle sway side to side as you lunge into the right knee and then lunge into the left knee. Notice each side of the groin, each hamstring individually. Gently come to center, walk your fingertips out in front of you, straighten the legs, open your arms so that strong T, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise all the way up, big reach. Now pivot your heels in. Sink down in the knees, bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Take a full breath in here. And on your exhale, start to sink your hips down into it so your hands are really supporting you and you're able to feel this almost as a restorative pose. You're really leaning on those thighs. Take an inhale at center, lift your chest. And on your exhale, you're gonna press away on the left inner thigh as you twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop that right shoulder down and in. Press away on the right inner thigh as you twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop the tailbone, engage the core, arms out to that strong T one more time. Inhale, lift all the way up, fingertips touch at the top. And on your exhale, you're just gonna turn your body to face the front of your mat. The challenge will be to keep both legs straight. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, begin to hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward. Keep reaching forward through the fingertips. And then slowly, gently, lower your fingertips gently down to the mat. You can always slightly bend your front knee if it's too much. Inhale, try to peel your right toes back towards your nose and off the mat. Flexing the foot, take an inhale here. On your exhale, you're gonna roll forward, pressing the right foot down, lifting the left leg off the mat for a variation of standing splits. Doesn't have to go high, it doesn't have to go long. Your leg can be quite low, in fact, but you want it reaching. Take a full breath in. Softly step your left foot to the back of the mat. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. This one's familiar. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to pivot around to the blade edges of both feet and reach for the back of your mat. You want to feel that right hip, the left IT band. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Inhale, sweep your arm all the way back up. Round your right hand down underneath your right shoulder. Right foot will step to the back of your mat. Lower your body down to the ground. Inhale, open your chest, open your hip flexors. And on your exhale, lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Final side. Press your weight down into the right foot. Lift your left heel to the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, dial your toes out to the side and then bend your knee. As you stack your left hip on top of the right, take a gentle circle around the knee. And then go the other direction. And then square your hips off and re-extend the left leg straight and strong. Big breath in. Step your left foot between your hands on the exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Steady your balance, steady your gaze. And on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Big inhale, lift your heart to your thumbs. And on your exhale, hook and twist, taking the right tricep to the outside of the left leg. Try to keep that right leg long, the belly pulled up, and as though your shoulders and chest are facing the long side of your mat. Keeping your hands pressed together, inhale, reach back up to the side, and on your exhale, part your palms, pivot to face the long side of your mat for warrior two. Take a full breath in, roll your shoulder blades down and together. Inhale, reach forward, flip your front palm, and on your exhale, arc up and back, reversing your warrior long side body. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your left elbow to the top of the left thigh. Sweep your right fingertips overhead. Again, notice the long side body. Take a full breath in. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your left toes to the long side of the mat. I'm going to face you. Arms are out. Take a big breath in. Your left arm will go underneath the right for that first hook. Maybe you can take a second hook here. Maybe bring your hands to your shoulders. Pull your elbows down into your belly. Drop your chin down into your chest. This time, take a little circle of the head. Notice how that feels. Notice how your shoulders, your neck are feeling. Now inhale, lift the heart, lift the elbows, lift your chin. And on your exhale, hinge forward. You can release your arm bind whenever it no longer serves you. And this time, instead of lunging side to side, we're gonna walk our torso from one leg to the other. So walk your hands all the way over to the left ankle. Bring your nose to the outside of your left knee if you can. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. You should be feeling your IT bands this time, more so than the groin. Walk your hands back out to center, big inhale. On your exhale, walk your hands over to the right ankle, trying to bring your nose to the outside. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Walk your hands back to center on your next inhale, long spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open your arms to that strong T, rise up straight and strong, big inhale, fingertips touch to the top. Exhale, heels pivot in. Hands come to your knees as you sink. Hands will really rest on the thighs. Take a moment to shift side to side. And then inhale, lengthen through the chest. On your exhale, you'll drop your left shoulder down and in first as you twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Drop your left shoulder down and in, pressing away on the knee as you twist left. Inhale back to center. Drop the tailbone, engage the core, arms out to that strong T. Then straighten all the way up and pivot all 10 toes towards the front side of the mat. So I'm coming back to your side. Your left foot will be forward, your right hip will be back. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, lengthen forward, feel that reach, long arms. Try to keep that left leg straight as long as you can. And then when you're ready, slowly, gently lower your fingertips and try to pull your nose to your left shin. Inhale, peel your left toes off the mat, back towards your nose, flexing through the heel. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, gently roll back down and into the left foot. Your right leg will lift off the mat to engage that right glute. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Easy twist. Left arm peels across your chest and up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Then pivot to the blade edges of both feet as you rotate around and reach for the back of your mat. Feel that hip. Full breath in. Full breath out. Circle your left arm all the way up. Around, ground your left hand down, left foot steps back to right. You have a choice. You can just pike up to downward facing dog or a final chaturanga here. Lowering the body. Inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, lifting your hips. Gently pedal your feet side to side. And then shift the weight to the left foot. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Now that our body's warm, we're going to start to open our hips. So bring your right knee to your right wrist and swing your shin across the front of your mat. So your right ankle will be behind your left wrist, your right knee behind your right wrist. Elongate that left leg behind you. And then sit up tall and straight and strong. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, begin to hinge forward. Maybe you lower down to your forearms and gently rock side to side. Maybe you stay up on your palms. You'll know what works best for you. And if this just feels absolutely miserable, you can always come back instead to this variation, which is another hip opener that we took at the beginning of class. Now that our body's warm, you might be experiencing it differently. You might be able to get into a little bit of the deeper variation here. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Letting our breath slow down, our heart rate slow back down. Deep breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale here. Gently sit up tall, walking your hands back towards your hips. You're going to roll onto the right hip and you're going to swing your left leg all the way around, crossing your left ankle over your right leg. So you can come into whatever kind of crisscross applesauce or cross-leg variation serves you well. You may even want to straighten the bottom leg if it feels like too much, but you want to pull the left knee up towards your chest and then inhale, arms to the sky. On your exhale, take a gentle twist towards the left side, reaching away from that right hip through the right arm. Take an inhale, come back up, reaching tall. And on your exhale, reach around to the right, big twist. On your inhale, come back up to center, sit tall. And on your exhale, walk it straight forward, resting your chest onto that left thigh. Deep breath in, big breath out. One more big breath in, one more big breath out. Sit up tall and straight. You're going to unwind the way that you came in. So you're going to take that left leg, you're going to sweep it around to the back of your mat through half pigeon, and then all the way back up to downward facing dog. Gently pedal your feet in place side to side. And we'll take the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg into the air. Step your left knee towards your left wrist. Left ankle cross over the front of your mat. Wiggle those right toes back as far as you can get them. Lower your right knee down, untuck your right toes. Give yourself a moment to kind of shift side to side. Check out how that left hip is feeling. One more big inhale here. And on your exhale, start to walk it forward to lengthen your spine and to Fold closer to the mat. Breathe into that left hip space. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in and out. One more nice big breath in here. One more really soft, gentle exhale. Slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. Roll over onto the left hip and swing your right leg all the way around and on top. So crisscross applesauce is fine, but you want to be taking the opposite leg that you took at first. Settle both sits bones down into the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. And on your exhale, reach towards the right first this time, especially with those left fingertips. Reach as far as you can. Take a big inhale. Soften through the back of the neck, drop your head. Arms all the way back up to the sky. Inhale. Reach all the way to the left as far as you can, even through those right fingertips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come straight back up to the sky, lifting tall. And on your exhale, walk your fingers hips straight forward, resting your chest onto the top of the right thigh. 3 breaths here, letting your hips melt softly. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. One last big exhale. Soften the back of your neck. Inhale, sit up tall. You're going to sweep your right leg all the way back around to the back of your mat. Tuck your toes back there, ground your palms down, and then step the left leg up and back to meet the right in downward facing dog. Slowly, gently, tiptoe, hop, step your feet up to your hands to your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, big forward fold, let your head drop, give it a shake, yes. And no. Plant down through your feet. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Full breath in through your nose. Full breath out. One more inhale. One more nice big exhale, letting anything you're holding on to go. Soft bend in your knees as you sweep your arms up to the sky. Big reach. And on your exhale, bend your elbows, let your fingertips fall to your sides. Take a heart-opening back bend. Let your throat go completely soft. From the core, rise all the way back up. And on your exhale, a nice, soft, gentle forward fold all the way back down. Give your head a shake, yes. Give your head a shake, no. Inhale, walk your fingertips out in front of you. Notice that your weight isn't back in the heels. It shifts slightly forward to the balls of your feet. And then walk your hands around to the right side of your mat. Reach as far as you can. Notice your IT bands, your hamstrings. Drop your head. No strain in the neck. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Weight shifts to the balls of your feet, not in the heels. And on your exhale, walk your hands all the way around to the left side, reaching as far as you can. Maybe feel it in the hips as well. Full breath in. Drop your head, soften your neck. Full breath out. Inhale, walk your hands out, up, back to the top of your mat. Lift to the tips of your toes this time. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Gently sink your hips down to your heels. You're still on the balls of your feet. And challenge your balance with hands at heart center. Focus your gaze. Lift a couple inches so you're not totally resting the hips. You're active. Take 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. Gently release. Come all the way down to your seat. Extend both legs out in front of you. Sit your shoulders up tall over your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And on your exhale, folding forward towards your toes. So this is very much the same form as we take in our forward folds, right? But because we have the ground holding our legs super straight, it's a lot harder. So allow yourself to kind of be generous. If you need to take a slight bend in your knees, do that. If you can drop the crown of your head all the way down, even pulling your chin to your chest, Noticing the whole posterior chain. Do that. Take one more full breath in. One more full breath out. Inhale to sit up tall. Arms will go to the sky. You can keep your legs straight for a little bit more challenge, or you can always bend your knees and plant your feet. As we begin to reach forward, slowly curving our body down to the mat, engaging the core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, slowly, 4, this is where it gets hard, 3, 2, 1, lay all the way down, hug your knees up to your chest, and gently circle your knees around. Notice your lower back. Gently go the other direction. Gently hug your knees down and in. Lift your nose up to your knees. Take a full breath in here. On your exhale, you're going to release your right heel to the end of the mat. Closing out our practice with many of the same positions that we took at the beginning, noticing now how they might feel different. Use your hands to guide the left hip around in gentle circles. Open the left knee wide, flex your left toes back towards your nose, open the front of the hips, take a big breath in. And on your exhale, cross your left knee up and over to the right side of your mat. So if you were enjoying all that IT band work and practice and breath, you can try to straighten your left leg here out to the side and catch it with the right hand as you extend from fingertip to fingertip across your whole body. We'll just connect to the sole of that left foot with a straight left leg. Otherwise, enjoy that bent knee variation. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more full breath in here. Circle your left arm around the back of your mat. Gently release your left foot if you caught it with the right hand, and bring your left knee back into your chest as you roll back to your spine. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Hug your thigh down towards your chest. Notice the hamstring as you point and flex the left foot. Circle your ankle around. And go the other direction. Now take the right knee, bend it, plant your right foot down into the ground, and bring your left hand to the outside of your left foot as you wedge your left knee down towards your armpit, down towards the mat. Keep flexing your left toes back to your nose. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Challenge and hamstring extension through the left leg, optional. And then take the left ankle and cross it over the front of the right thigh. Press your left knee away from your body so the front of the hips is open. And then let your knees gently shift side to side, noticing that lower back twist. When you're ready, you'll come back to center, ankles still crossed over your right thigh, and you'll draw your hands to connect to the back of the right thigh and bringing your knee up towards your chest. Deep breath in. Big breath out, hug the knees a little deeper. One more inhale. One more big squeeze exhale here. Inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky, flexing your toes. Exhale, plant your right foot down in front of your right sits bone. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Notice that hamstring. Plant your left foot down beside the right. We've taken a couple of bridges already, so you can bring your hands to your sides for a bridge, or if you're looking for a deeper heart opener, you can try full wheel with your hands at your shoulders. For the first one, I'm going to do bridge, so hands will stay at the side. Inhale, lift your heart off the mat. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift to the tips of your toes. Lift your hips a little higher. You can walk your ankles back fully underneath your knees for a little more stability. One more big inhale here. And on your exhale, unroll your spine back to the mat. As soon as your hips ground, draw your knees to your chest and circle them around. And the other direction. And then hug your knees down and into your chest. Lift your nose to your knees. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to release your left leg to the end of your mat. Right knee into your chest. Circle the right hip around. Just noticing how these movements may feel similar or different than they did at the beginning of your practice. Use your right hand and open the right knee wide. Flex your right toes back towards the back of your mat. Take an inhale as you open across the front of the hips. And on your exhale, cross your right knee up and over to the left. Open the right arm out at shoulder height. And from here again, if you want to, you can try to straighten that right leg and catch it with the left hand. So your body is creating this very open, long line of energy of stretch. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more big inhale, reach through the right fingertips. On your exhale, circle your right arm around the back of your mat. Draw your right knee back into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze before extending your right heel to the sky. Hands will connect to the back of your leg, calf, or maybe on the thigh, and then gently point and flex your right foot. Then circle your ankle around. And with your toes flexed back to your nose, and then bend the left foot down. Connect your right hand to the outside edge of the right foot and pull your knee towards your right armpit so it's wide. You should feel this in the underside of the right thigh, of the right hip, even in the groin. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Challenge to try straightening the right leg. Inhale. And on your exhale, you'll cross your right ankle over the left thigh. You'll press your right knee away from your shoulder, so forward towards the top of your mat, and then gently let your hips rock side to side. Notice that twist. When you're ready, come to center, draw your left thigh up towards your chest, and interlace your hands on the back of your left leg. Use your arms to draw that left thigh closer, feeling the opening in the right hip. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale here. One more big exhale. Inhale, extend that left leg heel to the sky, and then plant your left foot down into the earth. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Notice that hamstring, give it a pull, and then plant your right foot down beside the left. Hands can stay at your sides for bridge. Hands can come to your ears for wheel, or hands can even come to the top of your thighs, and you can press into the top of your thighs and elongate the spine by lifting the lower back just slightly off the mat. I'm going to go with wheel this time. Hands to ears, heels closed. Take a full breath in. And on your exhale, press down through the palms. Lift your heart, lift your hips into the fullest expression of your pose. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more nice big breath in. And on your exhale, gently tuck your chin and unroll your spine back down to the mat. Slowly, gently hug your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze, a gentle circle around. The other direction. And then when you're ready, hug your knees down into your chest. Lift your nose to your knees. Tighten every single muscle in your body for 10, 9, 8, 7, tighter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last sip of air. Exhale, full body release. Bring your arms out to your sides. Bring your heels to the ends of your mat. Shavasana. Once you arrive, give yourself time to settle in. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. So Shavasana literally means corpse pose, and the challenge in this position is finding stillness, committing to non-movement. Not in your body, not in your mind. So take a full breath in. On your exhale, begin to soften through your limbs, through your shoulders, your hips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Allow your body to become heavy as your mind becomes light. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a full body exhale, let it go. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a full body exhale, let it go. Take one more cleansing breath in and a big sigh out. Begin to find a gentle movement in your fingertips. Begin to find a gentle movement in your toes. Gently circle your wrists and your ankles. Gently turn your head side to side. One by one, reach your arms behind you and your toes out in front of you. Take a full body inhale, lengthen, and a full body exhale, let it go. One by one, draw your knees up towards your chest. Give them a loving embrace. And then slowly, gently, either rock side to side or along the spine to make your way to any comfortable seated position. Once in your seat, give yourself a moment to drop your ear from side to side, take a head circle around and the other direction. Roll your shoulders down your back. And when you're ready, hands to heart center. Soften your eyes. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for sharing your light, your practice, your community, and your homes with me. The light within me is just a reflection of the light that shines from within you. Namaste.
Thank you, Bay. Thank you, everyone who participated. We have a 7 a.m. class tomorrow morning. If anyone